Now, I know I've said this many times before, so it might be hard to believe, but this genuinely might be my favorite deck we've made in a very long time. And that is because we are playing a mono white monument deck. We've already done mono black, we've already done mono blue, and now it's time for mono white. And this one might actually take the cake on all the other ones in the past. We are, of course, are talking about the Forsaken Monument. If you guys don't know, this card is going to gain us a boatload of life. It's going to add mana to the field, and it's going to pump up our colorless creatures. It's a lot of value packed into one single card, and there are a lot of different strategies in today's deck. So I'm going to go ahead and shotgun right through all of these. So we've got the Teleportation Circle, which is going to bounce things like Circuit Bender and Surge Hacker Mech. Circuit Bender is going to draw us cards and gain us life every time it's bounced. The mech is going to allow us to remove and deal damage to our opponent's creatures every single turn, acting as a free removal spell on that turn. And then we've also got things like the Mech Titan Core, which is going to obviously get us the Mech Titan, which is a 10/10 flying, trample, haste, lifelink creature that absolutely terrorizes your opponent's game plan. But this thing is really hard to assemble normally, but we have this really cool combo where we're going to be playing things like Devastating Mastery to blow up the entire board, including our opponent's board. And then we're going to be reanimating everything with the Brilliant Restoration, which makes the Mech Titan very easy to assemble, which we're able to do today in today's video. I'm so excited to show you guys the gameplay footage on this one today. We're going to jump right into it, of course. As always, there's going to be a deck breakdown at the end of today's video if you want to stick around for that. And there's a link in the description for the full deck list. And if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button as well as the subscribe button, both go a very long way, and they're free ways to help support the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, guys, enjoy today's gameplay footage. It was an absolute blast. We'll see you guys here at the end. Peace. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video today. This one is going to be very interesting. We're going to be doing a monument deck again, and we've done black, we've done blue. Now it's time to do some mono white, and I'm really excited about this one because whenever you build something, a lot of the times I have questions, right? When I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, this seems like it might have some flaws. Let me go play test this thing and see what's going on. Have not tried this one out, but just by looking at it, it feels like it could be really, really solid and much better than the other versions of this deck that I put together. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. We will see. We are up against mono white. We'll need to be able to find one of our sweepers. We have plenty of them. We have, you know, 3 Doomskars, 2 Devastating Mastery. So if we can get one of those on board here, we'll be in pretty good shape. We can also kill this with this. So we'll hold here and see if they want to attack in here with the Blessed, and see if we can't get a cheeky little kill here. All right, we do get to kill the Blessed, which is nice. That's gone. We take 3 though, which is unfortunate. 2 restorations are cool, but they're not exactly what I want to see here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cycle or channel out the Samurai, and then maybe draw a card. I gotta find these Doomskars. If I don't find a Doomskar off the top here, we're in a lot of trouble. So I think what I'm going to do is channel the Samurai first. That way we thin the deck out just slightly, upping the percentages of drawing the Doomskar. So really hoping for a little bit of luck on our side here to draw into that. But if we find it, we're in really good shape. Down to 5. It would also feel pretty good to get the early GG out of this game. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Not a Doomskar, but that's a Doomskar. We'll be seeing you. Peace out. Have a nice trip. All right. Now we're chilling. And then we've got the Circuit Mender in here to gain us a bit of life, which is fantastic. I could drop the core here. Oh, what a card. What a pull here. What a pull. 3 cards in the graveyard. Nothing crazy. All right, we're going to play this out. And I think I'm just going to draw a card. Devastating Mastery off the top. I think that'll seal the deal for our victory here, I hope. That's a very, very good card, especially if I blow up my whole board and then we Brilliant Restoration down the line. That could be really solid. Let's get a card here. Falling Barrens, not terrible. Seems like a plan to me, honestly. Seems like a plan to me. Let's draw a card here. A lot of card draws happening here for us, which I love. Now we can get back the Circuit Mender, Bank Buster, and we can get back a Samurai, which is great. Problem is they got flyers, right? The flyers are the big issue. But it's definitely still worth throwing this bad boy down. And we'll say go. Dude, this is working out so good right now. I hope we find a monument off the top. That could be really solid. And then we could just start gaining life like crazy. What a brilliant restoration. Dude, I am so happy we found that Doomscar off the top. I can't tell you how amazing that feels. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, what are they going to borrow time? The Samurai? That's fine. That's fine. What a game, man. What a game. That's fine. Get to draw a card still. All right. I actually never used this land before. I do wonder how this is going to work out. We can turn an artifact into a creature. Okay, got it. All right, we're going to start out here just so we can get some growth on this thing. And then see what we draw into, because it could be a difference of how we play this next. All right. I think I'm going to draw another card here. I think I'm just going to go with the Bank Buster, and then I'll draw another card. And we'll say go. We're just gonna hang on to the core. It's probably not the game. This is probably not the game mode we want to be using the core on. It's not gonna really be relevant, I don't think. So we're just gonna hang on to it. I hope the opponent's feeling salty. I really do. I hope they're feeling salty about that early GGs, man. All right, we're down to 9 though. We're definitely not exactly in the clear just yet, but. All right, we're gonna go here. The more we can thin out the deck, the better, obviously, to find our bigger spells and plays. So we're gonna channel this too to get another land. Just really pull out all the lands we can out of our deck. I think that's just fine. Let's draw some cards. Another Bank Buster. I don't want to have to discard the hand size here, so I guess we'll get the core down now. Might as well. We do have 2 vehicles. And when this comes in, it does have lifelink and haste, so we can gain that life pretty quickly back. Do we have any 2-drops we wanted to get back for free? We do not, so we'll get back the land. Just a Circuit Mender and a Samurai, huh? There's no reason to be using this then. Let's go ahead and draw a card again. Looking for the monument. This isn't terrible. Ooh, that's not terrible either. All right, let's get the Bank Buster in. I think we're about to kind of go ham here, if I'm being honest. This is just a... I'm gonna reset this Bank Buster here, get us some more card draw down the line. Get us 3 more tokens on it. Draws us 3 more cards. And the Veteran comes in. We need 1, 2, 3. We have 3. Okay. We'll block here. Oh, baby. Here we go. Now things are going to get interesting. Now things get very interesting. All right, we get the Forsaken Monument down. We get down the mech. And now the mech is basically going to act as a machine gun to just remove every creature that they have on the battlefield, because we can blink it every single turn. But I also can just do this. That seems pretty good. This seems pretty good, if I'm being honest. Bada bing, bada boom. 10 more life gained my way, and we'll go and drop this. I'd say this is a smashing success, guys. I'd say this is pretty good. Do we want to go reset this? Might as well. Let's reset it. Let's reset it. Let's get some more lands. This is just a well-oiled machine right now. This is my first game, by the way, guys. Like, legitimately the first game I'm playing with this deck. I have not done anything with this yet. This just was something I conceived earlier today, and I was like, you know what? I really want to try it. And this is the first game. Absolutely bonkers, man. Absolutely bananas. GG. You know, for a first game with the deck, I gotta say that's up there as one of my favorites. That's gotta be one of my favorites. It never goes that smooth on a first game, so super excited about that. All right, let's keep it moving. What do we got? Automaton into Circuit Mender into deck. Okay, that's all good stuff right there, man. We can make this work for sure. For sure. If one of these menders was a circle, that'd be crazy. Okay, and mono white deck. Okay, what a top deck. All right, so we'll hold off then on these circuit menders. You got to imagine they know what card I just foretold there. I would imagine. Or not. They are committing more to the board here. All right. Fair enough. We are going to go with the circuit mender first, I think, and then make a block here. Can make some good blocks against either one of these. And we're back to 20, which is phenomenal. Love, love, love that we got the Forsaken Monument off the top. Oh, well, that's probably going to go then. Well, they're actually going to take the Devastating Mastery, I've got to imagine. They don't know about the Doomscar though, so that's good. No one's going to expect to see what's going on in my hand and have any clue what it is I'm trying to do. I don't even know what it is I'm trying to do. All right, that's fair. Forsaken Monument, they actually found my better card here. That's strange. That was a strange attack. All right. Oh, that's actually killer find. All right, let's go here and get our land. Keep the lands coming. Put down another blocker for now. I mean, seems fine to me. We're still sitting at 22 life total right now, man, which is wild. And we're at 4 mana. If we can just get to this Forsaken Monument now, it's going to be really tough, but if we can, that'd be great. All right, so they were just trying to get their flyer double strike. Makes sense. We've got the answer though, still sitting here, ready to go. We are going to draw a card too off of this, which is great. So we'll make an attack here. And when the Circuit Mender leaves the battlefield, we get to draw a card. Super great. And it's a Bank Buster. We'll take that all day. With 2 mana open, that's clutch. We have 5 mana now. Could have got the Forsaken Monument in by now, but no. Okay, well, now they're going to force my hand on this Devastating Mastery at some point. But that is fun. Oof, that's so fun. I think we're going to try to Bank Buster here. Play this out. All right, we didn't hit a land drop there, which is unfortunate, but we did gain 2 more life. All this life gain is going to come into play really nice. We got the Teleportation Circle, though, off the top of the deck. Wandering Emperor comes in. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is looking really saucy, especially if I can find a restoration. Yeah, let's do this. That's more life gain. This is more life gain. The more we can gain life, the better, man. We're just kind of chilling right now. Might as well attack the Wandering Emperor, keep them off of one of these tokens. Blink this, we gain 2 more life, we draw another card. We're like on cruise control right now. Our deck is basically doing all the fighting for us. We just got to sit back now and watch Teleportation Circle and Mender kind of go off, and then just keep drawing cards with Bank Buster. Maybe get the Monument down, look to gain life that way. The mana is going to become essentially infinite from that point. I don't know, guys. Seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty good. If they do some sort of weird combo again, though, with like another Spellbinder double strike, that could be pretty bad for us. We don't have spot removal, so that can get a little tricky. All right, Crawling Barrens, easy Monument for us, I think. And then now we have a 4/5, which can attack in here, threaten a 2/2. And then we just kind of rinse repeat here. We just blink this. Wow, they let that go through. That's kind of surprising. More life gain, more card draw. All right. Now the Bank Buster, by the way, is a 6/6 body. Let's see if they notice that before they attack in here. If they put the 1/1 counter on the monk, they do know. If they don't, they don't know. Okay, cool. They don't know. So they're probably going to walk into this. They're probably going to walk into something pretty bad here. We'll see. Let's see where they put this 1/1 counter. It all depends where these 1/1 counters end up landing here. Nope, they're going wide. Not the play, my friend. Not the play. Yep, they had no clue. They had no clue. Monument makes the Bank Buster a 6/6. All right. Let's draw a card. Let's draw a card here. Ooh, it's not terrible. We have just one vehicle and one artifact creature. 3. Okay. A lot of duplicates in hand here that we don't want to see, but let's just get this in. Okay, they scoop it up. Yeah, I mean, the writing is on the wall. I don't want to use the Devastating Mastery at this point, and we don't need a second teleportation or a second monument. So things were going to get a little tricky there trying to get those through our hands here, but the Circuit Mender drawing us a card every turn was really nice. And you gotta realize that attack into the Bank Buster probably ruined a lot of their plays here. But GG's, man. Let's go. We're crushing it right now, man. We are crushing it. That Bank Buster block was pretty clutch too. I normally don't make those. I usually, those are easy for me to misplay. Those are easy for me to forget about too. If my opponent doesn't see it, a lot of the times I don't see it. But in that particular instance, I saw it, which was really, really nice. This does damage per vehicles. We don't have a lot in vehicles in hand here exactly, but we do have a still pretty good hand. We have the Patchwork Automaton and then Restoration. Not the biggest 1-2 combo, but you know what? We'll take it. Hopefully it'll keep us alive long enough. It looks like another aggressive mono white deck. Algorithm the algorithm, right? Is that what we're calling that? Matchmaker? Seems good. All right. This thing can transform with the Coven. The Coven is 3 mana, right? Yeah, it comes with 3/3 with lifelink. All right, the Spellbinder comes in. I wonder what they take here. It's actually pretty interesting to see what they decide to take. If they take the Monument again, that's gonna be so busted. Oh, that'd be annoying. Oh, interesting. Okay, taking my turn 3 play makes kind of sense, but I don't need that turn 3 play. Part of me just wants to block this because this has the potential to become a 3/3 lifelinker. I mean, might as well take the opportunity now. We're not going to be able to block up top, and defense seems like it's the right maneuver here. I could kill this with this pretty easily, and then we could follow up a second one to kill something even bigger. We have a really nice curve here, man. The curve's looking pretty juicy. Yeah, we killed the 3/1 flyer, and then we follow that up with another mech to kill out the Adeline. Yep. See you later. No attacks. We block the 1/1 that they create. We then kill Adeline. We're doing a good job at just kind of pacing them right now. Just pace them out, pace them out. Forsaken Monument might have to make a play here before the other mech does. But I mean, Adeline is a troubling card. There you go. That answers that, doesn't it? Kind of forced my hand right into another mech, huh? Fair enough. Now, if I can find a teleportation circle, we can keep bouncing these mechs and killing these things every single turn. No attacks. All right, I could drop another Bank Buster here and just draw a card if worst comes to worst, if we don't hit like a land drop or something like that. But I would like to get the Monument down if possible, just to get things going here. If they take the Mender, that's kind of nice. We draw a card. Patchwork Automaton. I guess we would want a Doomscar at this point, huh? Doomscar seems like the move. Let's get Automaton in first. I think creating bodies here to block with is more important than getting an extra card here. I think getting the Automaton down that way kind of forces them to make an awkward decision with their 1/1 counters, and then also could potentially stop some damage getting through. We'll see. They can activate their Cave of the Frost Dragon. We're actually in a lot of trouble here if we don't find a Doomscar. It's basically going to be pretty much Doomscar or bust. I do have Field of Ruin to eat that Cave of the Frost Dragon at some point, but right now we're just eating damage. Okay, that is life gain. And another body to block with. Not ideal though, not ideal. Puts us to 6. We can block down low, draw some cards. Okay, well, that's all we can do. We can actually crew this though for 4 and okay. All right. So it depends on how they attack here. We might be able to crew up one of these mechs and surprise block them. A lot of people forget about the crew blocks, man. They really do. We'll see. We'll see if they walk into it somehow. Looks like they might have some sort of removal spell. If they do, we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, they do. All right. Make them pay the ward. Then we crew this up. Bang, bang. Well, there goes the ambush, but this is a pretty scary attack. It might actually even keep them from attacking altogether, which would be even better, honestly. It does. Wow. Okay, it keeps them off the attack. They're scared. Oh, baby. Okay, so if we Doomscar the board first. Doomscar on the board first seems like the move, and then they activate Cave of the Frost Dragon. We're gonna have to eat 3 because we can't activate the Field of Ruin. It is what it is. The Doomscar is necessary. It's a necessary evil. Oh, that's a good find. If we actually end up using this, we can actually get back a Circuit Mender and an Automaton, which is interesting. How do we deal? How do we deal? Oh wow, they don't even activate the cave there. Oh, they can't. They were 1 mana short. Okay, so if we go this route, leaving myself 2 mana left open. I need to start gaining life, man. I really, really do. But can I survive another turn or two like this? Destroy that. That leaves me with 4 mana left open. I don't know what the right play is here. I really don't. I don't know what the move is. I think it is this. I have to get rid of this because if they activate that and fly over the top, we're toast. But I don't have a great answer though for this Adeline right now, which is bugging me. I could Devastating Mastery the board, force things back to their hand, and then blowing up my own stuff though. I don't like it. I know it's really risky, but I think this is better. All right, here we go. We're gonna have to Doomscar the board next turn again because they're gonna have the Adeline and guaranteed at least 1 more 1/1. Oh, thank God, no more creatures. Okay, I was worried about how that was gonna go. I didn't know if they had another creature they were gonna hit or what, but that's not gonna work either. I don't have enough mana to do that. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do have enough. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't. What am I counting? What is wrong with my brain? All right, get him out of here. 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 And then we can let's just bank buster, get a creature and then a treasure token. So I mean, we do have a good blocker now. Another land is good. I hate that we're getting the lands after the fact, but I mean, we are getting the lands, so we can't be too upset about that. And let's pass the turn. We can then crew up our bank buster to block with this 1/1, which is nice. Not that they're gonna have anything for haste. Beautiful. Okay, we do close out that game. Holy cow, my brain and the amount of counting I had to do for mana was absolutely short-circuiting there. And the reason being is because once you get the monument down, all your colorless permanents tap for an extra land. So I was trying to figure out if I tapped a certain way, if I could get additional land that we can then utilize for the Doomscar. But Doomscar required 2 devotion to white, so it was getting a little weird there. I'm gonna recount this by myself here real quick, and I'll let you guys know in the next game. All right, so I went back, slowed down now that I didn't have an opponent in front of me, and there was a way that I could generate 3 mana, but there was no way for me to generate 3 mana the way I needed to. I could have generated 2 colorless and 1 white had I played the monument first, but it wouldn't have been enough to Doomscar, which is what I thought, which is why I was so confused, and I was trying to force something out there that was impossible. Opening hand here is no good. Gonna have to mulligan that. This is better, believe it or not. We have the turn 3 into, you know, the monument, which is great, so we'll go ahead and keep this one. Hopefully we can make something happen here. Yeah, that was tricky, man. I was definitely on full brain power capacity there. My processing unit was frying. All right, I think I'm actually gonna go with this so I can continue the mana to hopefully get the monument down on curve, because the monument coming down on curve is going to be so huge. And we are up against a Gruul deck. I'm sorry, I always say Gruul when it's Golgari deck, and it has a layer of the Hydra, which means it's probably pretty aggressive, probably like a shakedown heavy fight rigging combination here, I would imagine. But what do you know, it's like I've played this before. All right, we're gonna go here and here and here. All right, shakedown heavy. Do we allow this thing to get through some damage? Because it's, I don't know. I think we do. And then next turn we can even block it if we wanted to with both the restoration and the circuit bender. Did they miss a land drop? I think they just did. I'm pretty sure they did. I didn't actually see if they dropped one there, but pretty sure they did. Monument down. Oh, that's a... Shoot. I thought that was a colorless land. That was a mistake. That should have been tapped too. I was trying to auto tap so I can get the bank buster down on the same turn with the colorless land. But, wow, gosh darn it. Should have tapped the Amiria. That's on me. That's on me. I rushed that out a little bit, so it is what it is. All right, they flunk the Mender. Oh, and of course we get the teleportation circle off that. Come on, that's just messed up, man. You know what? Take your card. You're struggling for mana. Find your mana. Dang it! I can't believe I tapped that incorrectly. I could have the bank buster down early here. Blech. Blech. Okay, automaton. Sure. See if we can get you bigger than the heavy here, or at least big enough to make some kills happen. All right, bank buster's good, and then we're gonna draw a card, and if it's a land, I can play it this turn. Hopefully a colorless land if it is a land. Nope, it's a regular. Okay, no worries. Teleportation circle, devastating mastery, both good cards. Devastating mastery in particular pretty good because they're gonna drop a Seeker's Chariot this turn because they just discarded one, which means they have another one. There's no way they're not playing that out, so could be a solid card here, but I still don't like to play that unless we find the restoration to bring everything back. I would love to, Hopefully we do find it, because then that would be a wild restoration, but we'll see. All right, the architect spits out a construct, which is great. Or, I'm sorry, the spirit token. Spirit token is colorless, so it does get the approval from the Forsaken Monument, by the way. Big bodies. Big bodies. All right, that's pretty annoying. They only have it for 2 though, so we do get to keep the spirit token. Nice. Surprised they dropped an Asika's Chariot there. I think that would have been the play, but oh well. Not my job to figure that out. All right, another land. Yikes. But we can bounce the oh, I didn't attack. Oh my gosh, I'm such a bum sometimes, man. I'm like so focused on like what I'm trying to do next that I forget about what I should be doing right this moment. I was so focused on the fact that we were going to get the bank buster to on tap and then re-trigger that I didn't send in the 3/3. There is some haste that we could be seeing here. Obviously they've shown us red here, which means there are some hasty creatures, so maybe blocking is the right move, but I didn't do that intentionally, which makes me feel really bad about myself. All right, yep, nice, cool. Target artifact and enchantment destroy. Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. Wow, we keep getting the mender, and then we also get the circle. Then we get the mender. It's like, I can't get them together. It's all good, though. It's all good. Let's get the mender in. Look how much life we're gaining right now, man. It is wild. And the more things they kill, the better. I mean, we just bring everything back later, so it's all good. It's all good, playa. All right. We can't attack, so skip our turn. I just gotta stop using the whole skip your turn button, man. That's gotten me in trouble a lot of times in the past. By the way, I think this is our game to get to diamond, so that's kind of cool. Lolth Spider Queen, all right.
Are you enraptured by my beauty? A gift in exchange for loyalty.
All right. Devastating Mastery again. Is it time to pull the trigger on this? Maybe. Maybe. Seems like a fun idea, and then we get restoration, the whole board back would be crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's totally worth a go. All right, we'll do it like this. That way we kind of maximize the damage we output here. Okay, they're gonna just block with the spiders, which might actually change my mind here on the devastation. I still want to pull the trigger on it, but I just don't know if it really makes that much sense to do it right now. It might be a greedy play. We might just want to get the automaton in and just keep cranking up the crawling barons. I don't know. We're ahead right now, but I do want to get all this back. It'd be so fun. And it'd be even more fun if we blew everything up and brought everything back. Should we go for fun or should we go for the right play? I think we should go for the right play, which is just get our stuff down, keep gaining life, keep doing what we're doing. We're ahead of them right now, so there's no reason to slow the pace down here at all. We have artifact creature. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We have 3. Okay.
Good minions are loyal.
Not quite there yet. If I go with the restoration soon. Okay, there we go. That's making it a little bit more worth my while on the devastating mastery. I do think I want to spread the love here between these crawling barons. I don't want to over pump one. They do have a field of ruin after all. Decline. All right, let's try to attack their face again, and then we're probably gonna blow up the board. Decline. This is gonna be a really big, brilliant restoration, though, man. If I can pull this off, this is gonna be wild. We also draw a card with the devastating mastery because we're blowing up our own circuit mender, which is great. All right, my turn. That's interesting. Let's 6. Okay, yeah, let's channel this. Let's channel this. Let's get another land. It's just more for me to get back later. All right, and then we crew you. Yeah, we're full sending here because we're going to blow up the board. I don't want to activate the Crawling Barrens as an attacker here, though, because it will be out there as a creature to get blown up. So I'm going to go ahead and just crew up the Bank Buster, crew this up. And then we're going to attack their face for as much damage as possible. And then we blow up the board. All right, we got it. I'm trying to take this a little bit more slow because I have been known to misplay huge in these types of positions when you have a lot going on. So I'm trying to take it nice and easy. All right, here we go. Big play here. Boom, blow up everything. And then we follow that up with a Brilliant Restoration next turn. We draw a card with Circuit Mender. That's good stuff.
At least there is blood on your hands. Subservience will be.
All right, we get a land. No worries. This is going to be the biggest Brilliant Restoration I've ever hit. And we have, let's just do the math here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left over, which isn't enough, is it? We're 1 mana shy of being. Oh, actually, hold on. If we have the Forsaken Monument actually hit, we can pull it off. All right, so we want the Forsaken Monument to have as much mana to work with as possible. So here's how we're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. What are you even talking about right now? What in the world? All right, and then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And we attack in to you. All right, let's go. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. All right. We by the way, we've assembled this Mech Titan a couple times in the past before, but this just feels great. Oh, I can't see. I can't see. Move. Is that Circumender? Yeah. I can't see. Oh, this Mech Titan is so sick. Such a cool card. All right. Oh, it's such a cool card. It feels really easy to get in this deck, though, man. Being able to just bring everything back with the Brilliant Restoration like that, it feels so clean. All right, they're in trouble. They do have a land here to work with a little bit. They've got 2 lands, and they just threw in a Seek's Chariot out, which is some bodies to block with, but we are flying over the top here. Is that game? Are we in Diamond, baby? Oh, what a way to get to Diamond. What a way to get to Diamond with this deck, man. Holy cow. This deck has been phenomenal. There it is. Jeez, man. Mech Titan gets us to Diamond. Couldn't have done it. Couldn't have drew it up any better. Absolutely perfection. 42 life. We are about to put the hurt on them too. That is going to conclude today's gameplay portion of the video. We're going to break the deck down now in full for you. But before we do so, I just want to say huge shout out to everyone who's made it this far. I do appreciate you very much for that. Thanks for sticking with me because it does help a lot here on the YouTube algorithm. I do appreciate it so very much. With that being said, let's take a look at today's deck. So this one, I mean, if you want to put this like side by side with the mono black and mono blue versions we made, it looks pretty similar, obviously, but there are some key things to this mono white version that I think honestly make this deck a lot better. And all I could think about all day today was this card right here, Brilliant Restoration. I thought, what a fantastic idea to just add this into our Monument deck, because Monument is so good and we focus heavily on artifacts, colorless creatures, things like that. And we can just kind of spin this like Monument style of deck into a mono white deck with Brilliant Restoration, and bada bing, we've got a huge top end win con. that the other two decks kind of, you know, don't have as strong of a closeout spell like that. So I thought, well, if we're going to be playing the Brilliant Restoration, we don't really care if all of our cards are in the graveyard, right? So we can get a little bit more loosey-goosey with our removal spell. So we added 2 Devastating Masteries, which are phenomenal, especially in a mono white deck. And then of course we had to have a couple Doom Scars for a little bit more, a little bit quicker interaction to those go wide, kill them by turn 4 type of decks. And then from there, the deck was pretty much similar. I mean, I knew I needed to get Circuit Bender, Automaton. These two curve out really nicely with each other. I decided on the Surge Hacker mech because I decided we're going to try to assemble the Mech Titan today. And from there, I know I needed to have, you know, vehicles, and I also needed to have, what is it? Is it vehicles and colorless or artifact creatures? So I needed both of those. So I went with the classic here, but I also threw in the mech for some more vehicle action. And then the Bank Buster is our card draw engine. I actually initially had the healing potion in the slot because it can bounce with the circle, drawing us a card every turn. But I thought, let's just add the Bank Buster as an additional vehicle, and we can also bounce it with the circle to then reset the draw mechanic on it over and over again, which is nice. And I thought the Enganja was great because it can be brought back with the, you know, the Brilliant Restoration as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be artifacts, it can be enchantments as well. So I thought this was a great fit. It keeps the mana flowing. It also keeps us ramping up, and then potentially can get us back like a Bank Buster or an Automaton in the, you know, mid game. And then lastly, I actually found this card right here, the Sunblade Samurai. I thought this was really, really cool, and it worked really well with the deck because it's an enchantment creature that can be brought back with the Brilliant Restoration, but also its channel ability only for 2, and then you can go, you know, gain a little bit of life, go search your deck for a land. Thought that was actually pretty good, and it fit well in the deck, so we splashed that in here as well. And then lastly, the lands are as follows. Obviously, it's a lot of planes, and then we added a bit of a utility card here with the Seat of the Empire, and then of course our best colorless lands are Crawling Barrens and Field of Ruin. But the mech hanger is actually really cool too. This actually works really well with you know, your vehicles. You can then turn your Surge Hacker mech on for 3 mana and stuff like that if you don't have anything to crew it with. So thought it worked really well, and it taps for colorless mana, which is what we want because the Forsaken Monument obviously giving us double mana. But yeah, guys, that's the deck, and I thought it was phenomenal. We only played you know, the games that you saw with it, and absolutely fried with it. Now we're in Diamond, so I want to continue playing this, but I also kind of want to keep it a surprise. I'm recording this right before the stream on Wednesday, and I don't know if I'm going to show this on stream or not because I want to make sure it's an absolute surprise, but we'll see. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys making it this far. Again, thank you so very much for all of your support. I do appreciate it a lot. And if you guys did make it this far, at the end of every video, I do like to give a huge shout out, of course, to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program here on the channel. That's what we call it. We call it the Mardu Mob. These people help support the channel monetarily through their monthly membership. So I got to give a huge shout out and thank you at the end of every single video, just to let them know how much I do really appreciate them and how much they actually mean to me. So thank you guys. Appreciate you. Huge shout out to you. And if you guys want to learn more about the Mardu Mob, you can hit the links in the description below, or there's a join button right next to the subscribe button. It'll tell you a lot more about it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you next week on Monday. Happy weekends, guys, and have a great I just said happy weekend. Have a great weekend is what I was about to say. That doesn't really flow off the tongue, but you guys know what I mean. We'll see you guys on the next one. Until next time. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.